Namaste everyone. This is M. Srinivasu, English faculty from DAV High School, Arkavalli Township. Today we are going to discuss about 10th reading comprehension of A reading from class 10th English with the title called Attitude is Altitude, and this entire theme with a theme called Personality Development. At first I would like to read the lines before we get into the interaction point of it. Please have a look at. When I was 13, I read a newspaper article about a disabled man who had managed to achieve great things and help others, said Nick. I realized why God made us like this to give hope to others. It was so inspirational to me that I decided to use my life to encourage other people and give them the courage that the article had given to me. I decided to be thankful for what I do have, not to get angry about what I don't. Now, coming to the interaction point of it, these are all the direct experience of the Nick Vujicic that he was sharing with us. That is this. So, when I was 13. So earlier we have seen some other sessions that whenever he was just 8 years old, he went to his mom and said that he wanted to kill himself. And whenever he was 10, then he tried to drown in the bathtub. And this is now at the age of 13. So whenever he was 13 years of age, what happened? I read a newspaper article about a disabled man. So what did he say? He happened to read one newspaper article about a disabled man who had managed to achieve great things and help others. This is a very, very important point to be noted, that he himself said that he got inspiration, he got inspired by an article. What is this article about? It is about a disabled man. How is the man is described as disabled? Maybe he was physically, maybe not well, or mentally also not, but not, I don't think so mental, but physically not well. So he is a disabled man. What happened to him? Who is that particular person, disabled man, who had managed to achieve great things? So what happened? So he read an article about a disabled man. That disabled man had managed to achieve great things and help others. So the article has published about a person, and that particular person came across a lot of struggles about his physical disability, and he had achieved great success, and even more, he further dedicated his life to inspire the other people who are in a deep frustration and disappointment and a lack of hope. So this particular article has inspired him that he was read at the age of 13 years of age. This is the point we need to realize, that we may find our life destination, life goal by reading a book. Sometimes a person may inspire us, a speech may inspire us, an article may inspire us, or a book may inspire us, or sometimes an autobiography of a person that you read also may inspire, or it may be your own experiences. You may identify what your lifetime goal or achievement maybe is. So this is the point that he happened to realize at the age of 13. What? About the disabled man who had managed to achieve great things. This particular article inspired him so well, so he decided from that time onwards to continue with the same path to give hope to others. How did the disabled man in the article had done? Now, I realized why God made us like this. So what now he said, he realized sometimes there may be a fact. Until unless you know it, that is a fact. That means you are not realized what the fact is. For example, we have been thinking about the earth is flat. Actually, the truth there behind that the earth is round, but that you are not identified. So if you identify what is the fact, so that is called as realization. First you thought wrong, later you identified correct. That is nothing but called realization. So what we now say is, he realized why God made us like this. Earlier point in the previous reading comprehensions, we identified that he was and he himself along with his parents, they felt very, very bad about their physical condition of the Nicomacheans, and they even hated God for doing or making him like this. In the previous reading comprehensions, we were interacting. Keeping in that in the view, he is now realized that was a mistake, he thought, why God had made him like a torso. But now he realized the fact that why God made us like this. Made us in sense, he himself, and there may be so many also in the world. So there are maybe physically disabled people, or maybe mentally also they have a problem also. So keeping all this, there may be a reason for the God to create such a human beings only to inspire the others. That's what he identified. So he realized what is the fact that God had made us like this to give hope to others. So what he later identified, I was made by the Almighty as a torso, not to lead my life like a torso end of the life, but I must have a responsibility to give hope to the other people who are in the complete disappointment, who are suffering like me with a physical disability. So that is what the realization he thought, and he confined that God had made these people like this, even Nicolaites like this, only to give hope to others. So this is clear to you. There are so many people, even in our style sheet and face sheet interaction we have seen. There we have Sudha Chandran and Helen Keller. Even more we have Stephen Hawking. These all the three personalities are of same category. Though they had some physical disability, but they did not stop their dream, and they did it well, and even inspired other people who had such kind of a physical disability or different types of physical disability. So he realized that one. That means he wanted to dedicate his life not to think about his own drawback of his physical appearance, but only the point is to give hope to the other people, so that he can manage the things and can make the other people realize. Followed by, let's see, it was so inspirational to me that I decided to use my life to encourage other people. So what now he thought after reading an article, and he thought why God had made him like this, and he thought himself like the person in the article mentioned. He also wanted to dedicate his life to give hope to others. And even more, what else he wanted to say? The article, it representing the article of about the disabled man. So it was so inspirational to me that I decided to use my life to encourage other people. So what now he said? The particular article was so inspirational to him. He completely decided himself that he wanted to dedicate his entire life to encourage other people. Whenever there are some people with a lot of hope, a lack of hope, so we need to give them a tap on their shoulder and just encourage them enough. If you can just tell them that they can make wonders in their life, if they believe themselves, they definitely prove themselves as a wonderful human beings on the earth. And you know very well, and every human being on the earth made for some special purpose, and they need to realize why they are created on the earth. That is only the point. So he decided to encourage his life, to encourage other people in his life, so that he himself can feel satisfied. And then what else? And give them the courage that the article had given me. So after reading the article about the disabled man, he was so inspired and he wanted to lead his life not to feel about his physical disability, and even he decided that he wanted to dedicate his life for the other people to give hope to others. And moreover, what else? He thought himself that let us encourage one and further one, so that we keep on continuing this entire process of encouraging people. So we never be under complete frustration, disappointment, and making our parents feel bad. But whatever the God is given to us, we must be thankful for it. But only thing is, we need to dedicate our life for the people who are really disappointed, frustrated, and the physical disability. We need to encourage them. That's what he initially thought. And how did the article inspire him? Similarly, he wanted to inspire the other people also. So this is this. So whatever the inspiration has given by the article to me, the same inspiration and encouragement he wanted to convey to the others. He wanted to transform to the others. And last, I decided to be thankful for what I do have and not get angry about what I don't. There are so many quotes based on this also. You see, the happy life is based on one's own satisfaction. According to Lord Buddha, about Buddhism, Tripitakas are considered. A person's desires only the main reason for the person's sorrow is the main aspect is observed here. So one person's sorrow is identified based on he himself because of his unstoppable desires. You might know very well there are desires are generally of recurring type and unrecurring. There may be once you quench your thirst, they will be stopped, they never crop up. But some other desires they keep on cropping up, and again if you satisfy, again they crop up like hunger, thirst, and so on. So similarly, he also have same thought in his mind. So he decided to be thankful for what I do have, but not to get angry about what I don't. So I would like to narrate a small tale in connection to the last line. Once there was a rich farmer at the Kerala surroundings. He had plenty of money and plenty of cattle and a lot of gold coins that he earned every day. But there was a poor man nearby his building, you can say it's a palace, and he was living in his hut with his only son and his wife, and they have a little patch of land, but they are seen is they are leading a fantastically happy life, and he was seen playing with his son and smiling and going to the field happily, coming back, spending a very good time with his wife and conversing each other, and they are disappointed that they are very, very happy family. And now this merchant who is a rich farmer, he wanted to identify some facts. So he wanted to test the farmer. So he collected 99 gold coins and he bagged it, and then he dig a small hole and dipped there at the nearby his hut then, the poor man's hut. By accident he identified there was a little sack there with something inside. So he took out and then he started counting the coins. There are 99 coins, and he counted again. There are again 99 coins, and again he counted, again 99. He thought of 100, and he later realized that I wanted to earn that extra 1 gold coin so that I have 100 gold coins, he thought. So he went to the nearby rich person who placed this 99 gold coins, and he asked for extra work there. He has been working there, he has been working in the own patch of his land, and then he has been working too hard. and when he was thinking about the money, thinking about the same, so he could not able to spend time with his son, he could not able to spend time with his wife, and there will be unhappiness was settled in the mind, and he was not at all be a man of free mind. So after observing so many months, and then he was earned that extra gold coin, and then he was kept it 100, but his thirst for earning money was not stopped. He was continued to lead such a life with busy schedule and with less sharing and happiness with his family. So one day that particular rich farmer has come, and he told that these 99 gold coins were placed by me only to test what is the role of the money. So ultimately the poor farmer has given back the 99 gold coins, that the extra coins whatever he was worked and earned was kept with him, and then he realized it is not, happiness will not be after the money and riches, it is in the state of mind. If you are in the state of mind to be happy with your family, friends, with whatever you have, you be happy with what, and you never think about the others who have more than to you. For example, about the riches, about the vehicles, about the jewelry, dresses, property, whatever. You be happy with what you have, and never think about the others. Once you start thinking about others only, you will start losing your happiness. So this is that. So he completely, in connection to the story, we think this line more prospectively, that he decided to be thankful for what I do have. I do have. Not get angry about what I want. So what else? He had a beautiful eyes and a perfect smile and a great communication and a great inspiring communication. That is his work. And he could able to swim, he could able to walk, he could able to play football, golf, and so on. That other people cannot do it. So he only had a disability that he has no arms and legs. But never thinking about this particular physical disability, if you could concentrate on the positive aspect what he was given by the God, so he will be leading a better life, he thought. So ultimately, he stopped getting angry about what he don't have, and he started thinking about what he has, and he wanted to lead life with what he has. So this is the important line that we can apply to our regular routine of our life also. Life never be with something great, with the riches and others, but it is only about our own satisfaction. So when the dissatisfaction comes, it comes by the state of mind. This keeping a positive state of mind is also one of the personality development aspect, right? So today we are going to stop this one, and let us just recapitulate what are the things today we have seen. And at the beginning we have seen about age 13, around whenever he was in 13 years of age, he read one newspaper article, and in the newspaper article he had read about a disabled man, and that disabled man had managed to achieve great things. He was so inspired, particular article was so inspirational to Nick, and he was completely fascinated and decided that he wanted to dedicate his life for the other people and to encourage people who are completely disappointed by their physical disability like him especially. And last, what else? He also realized why God had made him like this, and he thought that is only the point to give hope and encourage the others, and not get disappointed about what your physical disability is. And later, what else? He finally said, we must be thankful for what we have and never get bothered or angry about what we don't have. Understood? So this is for today, my dear children, and thank you very much. And you practice your caption handwriting more vibrantly, thoroughly, so that you can make your better handwriting. You have plenty of time to make everything in a proper way. And thank you very much. We will meet in the next session, in the upcoming session. Right? Thank you very much. Thank you all.